if you live in one ghetto, what is there? Only you live understand. A frog in the well only can understand the well. Only it sees the sky, it'll understand something more. So your understanding of life is limited to what individually come across. But there's more to life. It's not just that. There are people who are live equal life. There are great beings. Can be inspired by the life. That's why these Mahatmas are there, Vivekananda, Buddha, Ramana Maharshi. So they have lived a life which is much beyond human life. We don't worship them just because they wear some dress. We see some qualities in them which is beyond human qualities. So that quality is an exception. Now, if there's an exception, I also can learn something from that. I don't have to. So the question is in a class, there's somebody who is a brilliant student. From that brilliant student, I can learn something. Similarly, there are great beings from whom I can learn many things. The question is, are you ready to learn? Are you ready to see such individuals? Or you think whatever is there is normal? Right? The life what we live is mediocre life. There is beyond that life, there is some other greater life. This is what these inspiring persons are their lives. For whom we call as masters, gurus, teachers. By whose life I get inspired because they live such a life. Right? Unless you see, unless you learn, you cannot come out of anything. What did you learn? What subject you learned?
I was by qualification an engineer.
What kind of engineer?
Electronics.
So if you never learned electronics engineering, then how can you be electronics engineer? You'll be doing some CA or anything, right? Everything in life, your life, what you are made up of, has come through as some amount of learning through somebody, some means, through books, through teachers. So can't you? Is there no such thing as possible to learn about life from some teachers? Is there nothing possible to learn some good values about life from somebody? It's possible, right? How many years of engineering you have studied?
4 years.
No. To come to 4 years, how many years you have studied?
12 years.
16 years of study has made you engineer.
Okay.
How many years of study you have made to make yourself a better human being?
26,
Have you?
No, not really.
How many hours you have spent to make yourself as a better human being?
Depends on what a better human being is, right?
You have to. Your definition of better human being is each of us has a role model. Right? In a class, he's a good teacher. Right? Oh, he's a good actor. Oh, he's a good batsman. He's good in stock market. He's good in programming. Don't you have any models in like that in life?
There are many people, but I've never tried to model myself after.
Not you. I'm saying
in general.
In general, you say, oh, he's a good doctor. Don't you see that? Right? Isn't it? So, and wherever there are some good qualities we can observe, emulating quality, when you start living that, then you become a better human being. Engineering also you learn from somebody here. Didn't you learn electronics from Milman Hackers?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Learn something. So, is there no such thing to learn from about life itself from many great beings?
Yes, they are, but then that is them, right? And
why did you learn from Milman Hackers? Yeah.
That's an absolute, correct? Isn't life more relative like that?
Yeah.
There is no absolute right or wrong in life.
No. That's always better than what I am today. Right? There is a different way of looking at life than what I am today. And maybe a better perspective, broader perspective, very different from what I am today. That opens a new vision, new way of thinking. It's not that we will become that, but our thinking and vision broadens. Right? That is how we become a better human beings. Whatever I know is this is the only thing right, I don't want to go beyond that, then we are stagnating. Right? Engineering is but engineering itself goes on as you do the job. You learn more and more. Life is also like that. You learn something, start applying, see whether something is better possible. So you continuously evolve as a better human being. That effort It's not mechanical, it's conscious.
What is good? What is good? Like,
What is good for you?
I honestly don't know.
Okay, I'll kick you. Do you like it?
No, I don't.
Obviously, kicking is not good for you.
Having said that, exercise is also good for me, but I don't like it.
No, you like it or not, doesn't matter. First question is you ask what is good.
Right.
You answered two goods already.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Exercise is good, but I don't like it. That's good. You already defined what is good.
Right. Okay.
Right. First question you started is what is good.
Hmm.
I already give two examples.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So,
Uncomfort is not. Exercise is good, but I don't like it. That's different.
it is uncomfortable as well.
That's okay. But the good definition you have already.
Correct.
What adds positive to the value is good. Whether you like it, whether you are not able to do it is different matter.
Right. Okay.
Don't mix up these.
Hmm.
There is something good in life which adds positively to your life or to somebody else. There's a child on the street, right? Without food. One morsel of food is good for you. You don't go and ask the child what.
Okay.
It adds to the value by asking what is good, right? Go and ask the child what is good. Do you ask? Will you ask? The child is suffering already. Very straight answer is there. Very intuitive answer is there. The child needs food.
So whatever we feel is good is it good?
No, whatever adds to the life adds a value to the life. Okay, intuitively many times we know it's good. We may not be dying in a road accident, in the hospital. You may not be able to do it. It's different.
But that is good. So the hospital is good.
The hospital has, the person should be taken to the hospital is good. Whether you can do it with your limitation, I don't know. Don't mix up what is good and what I can do or what is like I like. They are different things.
Okay.
Good is something which you can add value to the life. There is an animal being tortured by somebody.
Not good.
Not good. Straight. You only know intuitively. You don't need any answer from anybody for that.
So there is no defined, like, is this there in everybody?
That question is not your concern. First question is you start with the question what is good.
Right.
Now you only started saying what is good.
Right.
Right.
So I have it intuitively.
You obviously know
Does everybody have this intuitively in them?
that they have or they don't have. It's not. We are not there to define.
Right.
What I have there is live my life or your life in a beautiful way. There may be a criminal who is killing somebody, but the same criminal may be going and helping somebody also. He may have other face also, right? His definition of good or value of good may be different from yours, but what is good, everybody has inherent understanding. Maybe the definition may varies. Okay, is there a universal definition of good? I can't say, but everybody knows what is good intuitively.
Okay.
Right? The standard may vary. Somebody says this is good, somebody may say this is good. But intuitively, good itself is not questioned by anybody intuitively. Some reference is there. Whether you can do that good, whether you can participate in the good, whether you like that to do that, it's a different question.
All right. I have understood that point.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Right.
The reason I'm asking all of these questions is that I have come through a very tough phase in life over the last year or so, together something in the personal life, right? That's what happened. Professionally, things have been going well enough. I've never had a problem there till date. But the personal life, I've never been lower than this. And it's only recently that things have started to become quiet.
Sure.
I don't understand. I didn't ask for these things to happen, but it happened anyway.
No, see, like many things happen. Whether like it or not, it will happen.
Okay.
Life is not a smooth journey for anybody, right? In the 365 days a year, Will there be 2 days which are alike?
Sometimes.
Temperature will
Not
vary, wind will
exactly,
vary,
right.
sometimes rainy, sometimes sunshine, sometimes cloudy. There will be variations. Now, I like sunshine, I don't want rain. Is it possible? It's nature, right? So similarly, what happens in life, it happens. Today it's for you, tomorrow it's for somebody, or everybody goes through bad patches in life, or tough patches in life. But I won't say bad, right? That is nature, natural. It's nothing extraordinary. Now, how do you address that and how do you handle that is your skill.
And I have not handled it properly.
All right. So that is the skill you have to learn. It's called art of living, the skill of living. If there is no skill of living, we'll get hurt. How did you come here?
I drove down
You had a bike?
a car.
Car. Suppose you don't know car driving. In a Bangalore traffic, you have to drive 10 kilometers to come here. What will happen to you?
Stay the same place.
No, you will drive, let's say.
Okay.
But then what will happen to you?
It will be very tough.
Something will happen to your car, something will happen to somebody else, accident will happen. So you are able to navigate traffics of Bangalore because of skill of driving. You understand? Now what skill of driving life you have?
Oh, traffic, how to not
No,
hit them.
not skill of driving. I'm saying skill of driving in life.
I am not able to say it like I've never looked at it like that.
It is like that. In traffic, there are some congestions. Somebody is coming this way. This auto rickshaw fellow will come like this. Can you keep on saying that? No, auto rickshaw should never come on like this, road like this. Huh? No. Everybody should follow traffic rules. Can you say that? You can say that, but nobody will do that. So what you have to say is life is like that. There will be ups and downs, turns and twists in life. You cannot wish away with that. So all that I can say is how I can navigate life beautifully. That question you have to ask. That is a skill you have to learn. You cannot wish something will happen, something will change in life. You can wish that I will change in life so that I will navigate through this turmoil beautifully. That is the skill you have to develop. Understand? So you went through bad patches. I agree. Right? So are you healthy?
No, I wasn't. And it only became better in
Better. Now are you okay?
December. No.
Right? So you have recovered health. Right? So what happens is there are people who are much more serious diseases in life, much more difficulty, chronic disorders. We cannot wish away disease, difficulties in life. That's not possible. All that we can say is, in these difficulties, in these circumstances, I will navigate life beautifully. Whatever comes, is the attitude you have to develop. Otherwise, what will happen? We will become miserable. Will you stop coming on the Bangalore roads because Bangalore traffic is like that? You have to know. You have to learn how to live in that. How to live, how to navigate. Like that life you have to navigate. Understand? Never say life should be like that, life should be like that. Life, whatever is that, let it be that. I will live a better life through this. I will navigate life through better life through this. That is the attitude towards life. Right? So life will be difficult. Life will have challenges. Life will have up and down. Not only you, everybody in the world. It doesn't depend on money, it doesn't depend on position, it doesn't male or female. Everybody goes through turmoils of life. The different ways. Okay. Now that is a natural process of life.
Why should it be designed like that?
No, I'm saying you instead of living in here, Bangalore city, right? Let us say you live in a forest. How life in a forest will be?
Not like
How life for animal in the forest will be?
it has to survive with its habitat.
Habitat and all, right? Survival is can animal rest after eating food? Some other animal will there to catch it, kill it. There will be always survival pressures. for an animal in the forest. Just because you come to a concrete jungle like this, will that change? It will change in some. It'll be transformed. It'll be in a different way of operating. So life has a natural process of the competition, the pressures, okay, survival requirements. It is there, whether you live in the forest or in a city. They may call it in different way. For example, in city, now you are an engineer. If you don't perform, you will lose job. That will be survival pressure, right? Somebody will come who will do better than you. Right? Your company is not doing well. Let us say tomorrow some other better company comes, it will always lose. So that all those pressures are there in life. Okay, now are these pressures good or bad?
Sometimes good,
Not sometimes good, always good. That will keep you, bring you alertness, awareness. How the animal in the zoo will be?
nothing. Just sits there.
It gives food, right? It gets food. Leave the animal out of the, let's say, leave animal in a tiger in the zoo to on the street. Ordinary street dogs will kill it. Why?
Because it doesn't know how to live.
It doesn't know how to challenge, face challenges. It has challenges are removed from life. Okay, any small thing it will die. So life challenges are there, makes you stronger. Will strengthen you. What do you do in exercise? Let's say gymnasium. If you go, what do you do? Lift weight. That lifting weight makes you stronger. So environment that puts you pressure on you so that you become stronger. What is bad about it? If you are not able to sustain that pressure, you will collapse. Right? If you are able to sustain the pressure, you will grow. There will elimination will happen. Right? It's not good and bad about it. The impact of that is if you are able to manage this, then you will grow.
You are telling me to take things as it is. Don't overthink it. And if life is meant to be this way, accept it for what it is and learn how to.
There's no choice. There's no choice. What happens is we keep, let us say, life is bad, if I say, okay, then I'm hurting myself.
Correct.
Right? Bangalore traffic is bad, yeah, the stupid traffic, I don't want to go out of the house. Is it possible? It's not possible, right? We have to live or make a living. We have to live. So, all that I'm saying is, the conditions are as they are. Don't blame the condition. See how you can best improve yourself and go through that condition. Otherwise, what will happen? We become negative. We become depressed. Hey, America's traffic is so good here. In India, I'm living in stupid traffic. You are not going to America, right? By sitting here and blaming the traffic here, you are making yourself negative, which means you are making yourself incapable of facing circumstances. Why? What is the point? Can you improve the traffic? Do it. If you can't, accept it. Go ahead now. Can you educate one auto rickshaw fellow that he should not cross the road like that?
Depends.
Depends what? He'll hit you. Yeah, तुम्हारे पास कार ಇದೆ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀಯಾ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀಯಾ you understand Kannada?
Yeah,
You have a car, that's why you're teaching me. That fellow will say, educate me. Okay, he'll get angry. So there are two categories of things in our life. One is something which I can control and change. Something which I can't control and change. What you can control and change it. What you can't control and change, live with it. Why break your head against that?
What if that change is affecting you, even if you
Nothing can affect
want
you.
to leave?
Nothing can affect you. How can it affect you? It will affect you based on the way you look at it. Is it depressing? It's depressing. It depresses you. Why you want to create the traffic out of Bangalore, make a depressing event in your life? Some of my friends ran away. I am depressed because of that. Why do you want to make that as something which is disaster for your life?
That's your friend. That shouldn't get affected.
Your friend was there with you. Now he has gone away because of some reason. Right? Now that's a fact. The fact can be converted into a suffering for yourself. Why do you want to do that?
Because he's my friend and I felt for him.
He felt for you. You feel about good, feel like or dislike. Like him. All those things are fine. But if event has happened, that event should not kill your rest of your life, destroy the rest of your life. Just example I give you. You go on a road, meet with the accident, leg is broken. Okay. So after leg is broken, you come home, fracture is broken. No, I'll never get into road. You will not prolong that event and make future of your life depend on that particular event. You'll still continue to go. Friend has left, it's an accident or event. Don't make that event as a permanent part of your life. Then you are damaging your life. One event in my life should not damage my rest of my life. I have a long life. I'll just give an example which actually happened came in the newspaper. There was a person, a 18, 19-year-old boy, who proposed to a girl. She refused, and he jumped from 8th floor of the apartment. Okay, every single bone in his body was broken, but he didn't die. His fathers had spent about 30 to 40 lakhs selling the house to make him to survive. That person is bedridden from 18 years, rest of his life. He can't walk. The backbone is broken. Now, what happened? An event was there. That event was converted into lifelong suffering for himself and others. The girl refused. Accept it. Okay, go ahead with your life. You may hurt, you may feel bad momentarily, but don't make that event as a disaster for your life. Not only make disaster for your life, make a disaster for others' life also. Right? Because event like this will happen in life. Life is long process. It's not 18 years, it's actually 80 years. In 80 years, so many things will come up and down. Every event I make a lifelong suffering, then it's gone. Life is mess. Right? The way of living is okay. Anything happens in life, accept it. It happened. You may feel bad about it, but feel bad about it for that moment. But don't make that as lifelong trauma for yourself or somebody else. It's simple. It's nothing complicated way. Simple common sense way of living. Let us say you are investing in stock market, right? Stock market one day collapsed. You lost your money. Will you kill yourself for that? But there are people who do that. Understand? So how we look at life is, don't convert any event in life, whether it's good or bad, as a lifelong suffering or lifelong all politicians. Somebody won election. Now that person behaves as if he is the king and nobody can throw him. He goes and roads and bullies so many people and all. Next another year he'll be thrown out of the seat. Right? Don't live in life so that anything is a permanent affair. Everything is a temporary affair. Whether it's a friendship, life, death, disease, everything is temporary. What happens today is over. Next moment something else will happen. Never convert any event in your life as a trauma. Right? People do convert into trauma. People go through trauma, traumatized. All that I can say is they are not trained for handling life. The people you have heard of this, right? People go through trauma, and there are counselors who will come and help them out. What counselors are teaching is, Baba, you are undergoing some problem. Now you can come out of that and start a better living. It means they're trying to teach them in how to live. Understand? That we don't have to wait till trauma comes. We can learn to live beautifully. An art of living we can do without getting into trauma. The physical exercise you do, right? Why do you do?
Be healthy.
To prevent disease. Similarly, how do I live better is to address the issues which will come up in life to handle it better way. You will not be able to handle it when it happens.
No, I understand.
Right? If you have to fight, why do somebody when war you have to fight with a gun? You can't say I will practice the war when when the war happens. Then you'll be dead. Your practice has to be happen earlier. War only you can use what you have practiced. Similarly, living also, how you live is what you have to practice. It is a conscious effort, like you do physical exercise, like you do your engineering study. Then you will be not affected by traumatic events in life, nor jumping with joy some small silly things. You'll sail through life. Otherwise, you'll sink in life. It's not very high philosophy, it's basic common sense approach to life. Right?
Thank you. That's all.
Any questions?
So far.
Okay.
ಗುರುಜಿ
ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲೇ
Oh, ಆರಾಮಿದೆ. Okay.
ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ
Okay. So, ಮಗು ಹೇಗಿದೆ?
ಯುಗಾದಿ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು.
ಓಕೆ. ಯುಗಾದಿ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. ತಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ನನ್ನ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು.
ಯಾವ ಟೈಪ್
ಮಲ್ಲೇಶ್ವರದಲ್ಲಿ.
ಹಾ?
ಮಲ್ಲೇಶ್ವರದಲ್ಲಿ.
ಮಲೇಶ್ವರ.
ಆಮ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಮ್ ಫ್ಲೂಯಿಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಅಂತ. ಆಮ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಮ್ ಫ್ಲೂಯಿಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ. ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ. 9 years for that experience.
Good.
She owns her own firm.
Oh.
Consultancy work ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು.
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿ.
ಅಚ್ಚಾ.
ಮಗಳು ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಬರ್ಡೇ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಟ್.
Oh, very good.
ಅವಳು ಬಂದು ಇವ್ರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದ
ಅದೇ ನೆನಪಿದೆ.
ಮಗು ಫಸ್ಟ್
ಮಗು ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದ ಗುರುಜಿ.
You have whatever effort you have put to engineering or any skills. Similarly, you have to put some effort in learning skills of navigating life. It doesn't come automatically. It doesn't come accidentally. So accidentally, when you learn French,
No.
huh? A German, you can't learn French and German by accidentally. It requires some practice, right? Similarly, life also is like that. Who told you life is taken for granted? Huh?
Something very unexpected happened. So
I know.
it's very difficult for me to.
Say, boss, you'll speak unexpected. Life is full of unexpected events only. If expected events are there, life will be boredom.
This sort of entertainment, right?
No, not entertainment. It's not entertainment. Life will have twists and turns. Right? See, today, whatever age you are, right? Another 60 years you have to live. Will all 60 years only expected things will happen in life? None of them. Not a single. Sometimes may be small, sometimes may be big. Now let us say other case. Next 60 years of your life, only expected things will happen in your life. Then life will be boredom. Will be monotonous. You know exactly what will happen next day this year. Hare Baba. Life has always unexpected. You tell me, today is what day?
Saturday.
Okay. Sunday, what will happen in this city?
Less traffic. Expected.
Something may happen. Some blast may happen. What happens tomorrow? Some things we can expect, some things we can't expect. Right? The ability of life is to handle the unexpected.
How do you do it?
That's the learning, right? That's the learning you have to go through. Learning from teachers, learning from masters. That's what the learning is. That's why do you think these people are respected? Vivekananda, Ramakrishna, Ramana Maharshi, just like that, is it? People don't have any other job and go and respect someone else. Huh? They want some hero, they will do respect. Is it? They see some value in learning through their life. It's life learning compared to skill learning. So, any questions? Anybody? Yeah. No questions. And Surya. ಸೀತಾ ತೋರಿಸಿ ಏನಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ
ಉಪನಿಷತ್ ಒಂದೊಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬುತ್ತಿ ಅದೇ ತಗೋತಾರಲ್ಲ ವಿಷಯ
ಹಾ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಬುಕ್
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ
ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಹಾ
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಓದ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಚಕ್ರಸ್ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ
ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ಬುಕ್ there is some formula. Yeah, he calls himself as a MSI, Maharshi Sadashiva Ishaya. I think you can stop this.